Hi, Rob McCray here, and on behalf of the Business Building Network, we have a very special guest for you today. We have Miss Tina Thomas from the Loving Arms Foundation, and she's going to talk to us a little bit about her foundation and what she does. But before we get into that, we would like to learn a little bit about who Tina is and what Tina Thomas is all about.
Well, hi, Rob, and thank you for having me.
My pleasure.
It's a very interesting question because sometimes you don't think of who you are in a whole, but I'm a very simple person, and I'm a very loving person, and so I'm very involved in the community.
Yes.
And I am a mom, and I still work a 9 to 5, but at the same token, I give a lot to the community.
Yes, you do.
So that's basically who I am.
All right. So now let's talk a little bit about the Loving Arms Foundation. What exactly is the Loving Arms Foundation?
The Loving Arms Foundation is a nonprofit organization that was started in October of 2014, and we provide different services to the community. Services like health fairs. There are a lot of folks who don't go to the doctor regularly,
Right.
and so for various reasons, and so we like to be able to bring some of the services to the community, since the community is not going to the doctor.
Right.
In addition to that, we feed the hungry, we feed the homeless, we help families in crisis situations.
Okay.
So depending on the need, sometimes there are people who need something like resources, and they just aren't aware of what resources are available to them.
Right.
So helping them out, whether it could be for a job, whether it could be that they need to raise money for certain things. It's basically whatever the need is at this point, but it won't always be this way, but that's where we are now. Okay. As we're moving forward with our organization.
Outstanding, outstanding. So tell me, who are some of the people and organizations that have been instrumental in helping you build and grow your foundation?
Hands down, Leaders for Life. Al Tariq White, he is, prior to starting the foundation, I went to several successful businessmen, and I asked exactly what it was that helped them to become successful.
Yes.
And I wanted to get some ideas on things that I could do. And so what I basically did was went to Al Tariq, and I told him exactly what I was looking for. Okay. And he opened up his building to me.
Wow, really?
So we have an office that's located at 8486 Clinton Place in Newark, New Jersey.
Okay.
It's the actual old firehouse, and he has an after-school program there.
Right.
And it's called Leaders for Life, and he recently partnered with the city of Newark with Ras Baraka, so now it's the Center of Hope and still Leaders for Life. And so in that building, we're able to provide a lot of services to a lot of people in the community. Wow. So he's been very, very instrumental, very supportive of everything that I've been doing so far.
Wow, good to hear, good to hear. So also tell me, now I understand that you're having a fundraiser coming up pretty soon, so tell us a little bit about that.
Absolutely. So the fundraiser is February 13th, 2016.
Okay.
It will be at the Robert Treat Hotel in Newark. And so it's going to be our first annual, and I'm looking forward to many more.
Yes, yes.
But we are going to have a spectacular job. We are, we have entertainment coming. So we have, we'll have a DJ. We have a violinist that's coming. We're going to be honoring several folks that do extremely good community service, okay. And I want to recognize them at the fundraiser.
Awesome. Awesome. Now, I also understand that you had a toy drive for Christmas, and that you also went out to help feed the homeless for Thanksgiving. So how was that experience?
It was great. It's a very rewarding experience. So for Thanksgiving, the Monday, the week of Thanksgiving Day, we were able to cook food. Okay. And Clearview Baptist Church opened up their church to us. Wow. So I had volunteers that came on board. We cooked food, and we stored food there the night before. And then I have a relationship with the head coach at Malcolm X Shabazz High School, as well as the head coach at Weekway. And so in the past, I used to cook food for the football teams and have them get together to kind of calm down a little rivalry that they had going on.
Right, yeah.
So this time it was decided that it would be a good thing to have them give back as well. And so the schools actually met us down. It was like a field trip for them.
Okay.
So they met us down at Newark Penn Station, and after we got finished preparing and packing all the to-go containers, we were able to give out 100 hot meals to the folks that are homeless folks.
Wait. So you telling me Weekway and Shabazz got together to help feed people?
Absolutely. I have pictures on my website to prove it.
All right. Wow. Now that I must see.
It was
That
very
I
nice.
have to
And their
see.
head coaches were also a part of it. They also helped out. It was a great experience. And so many of the folks were so appreciative, and they thanked us for just being there and being a blessing. There were people that were hungry.
Right.
And so it really made a difference.
Yes, I'm sure.
Yes, and then the Tuesday, the following day, we cooked at the center, which is again at 84 Clinton Place in Newark,
Okay.
and we fed the community. So about volunteers again, we had a few people to make dishes,
Okay.
and then again Clearview Baptist Church, I absolutely love them. Clearview Baptist Church, they donated 2 turkeys, they donated 6 chickens, and but they donated their time. Even the first lady from that church just like rolled her sleeves up, like, what is it that I can do to help?
Yes.
You know, and so they so we served food on that Tuesday, and then the following day, which was the day before Thanksgiving, in Hillside, Herb's Luncheonette, he's been a local luncheonette for a long time. We all know him and love Ramiro,
Okay.
and he opened up his restaurant to us,
Right.
and we were able to feed the community there too. So I wish we would have gotten more of a bigger turnout.
Okay.
But the food that we had left over, we were able to take that food down to one of the shelters in Newark, and so of course the food didn't go to waste.
Yes.
You know, so overall, I would say in 3 days we fed about 340 people.
Wow, really?
Mhm.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And you know, it's really beautiful when the community comes together like that and just supports the less fortunate people that are out there, and that's really a great cause right there.
Absolutely.
So tell me, Tina, where do you see yourself in your foundation, say 5 to 10 years from now?
I see the Loving Arms Foundation growing because it seems that everything that we touch turns to gold. So it's just a matter of time before we get to where we want to be. So the ultimate goal is for us to be able to provide food and shelter, and an array of other services, job readiness, basically basic life skills. But we need our building in order to do that. So we're hoping in the very near future, not 5 to 10 years, but a lot sooner than that, I'd like to have a building to house at least, I would say, if we had 10 to 12 bedrooms to start, we'd have 2 people per room, and I want it to be dorm style setting, and I'd like to be able to have vans to provide transportation to them. A lot of them will probably have to go back and forth to court or whatever it is to help them go on interviews, to have a fully staffed run building, perfectly run building.
So you don't have a building as of yet?
I don't.
Okay. So let me ask you this. We as a community, we as the listening audience, what can we do to help you get your foundation in the place that it needs to be and help you get the funding for your building, for your foundation?
If I could be made aware of what buildings are available to me, that would be a very big start. So it's good that I have volunteers when we're feeding and we're doing certain things, but people to really step up to the plate and donate to help this dream become a reality. It definitely will become a reality, but just basically more people getting involved to help. There are so many homeless kids that are in the city of Newark, but in the different communities, not just Newark.
Absolutely.
And so being able to get them off the streets, and so the issue that I see is that the children age out from various organizations, whether it's Divers, whether it's the Covenant House, whatever group home they're in. At age 21, they age out. And so that's why the audience that I'm going to cater to will be 21 to 30.
So when they age out, what do you mean by that?
It means that they no longer provide services to them, and so they end up homeless again.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And so there are really good organizations that are out there that help the young children.
Right.
But again, once they age out, they're out of luck, and so more people need to step up.
Yes.
And be able to help. So it's something when you see people point their finger, oh, they shouldn't have done this, and they talk bad about them. But what are you doing to try to help resolve so have a solution to the problem?
Right. Yeah, it's very easy for people to point out the problem, but the thing that we all need is for everyone to help to provide a solution.
Absolutely.
And that's what I see that you're doing with your Loving Arms Foundation, and we applaud you for that.
Thank you. Thank you.
So tell me, do you have a website or a Facebook page that we can go and check out your foundation?
Absolutely. The organization for the website is www.lovingarmsfoundation.org. And we also have a Facebook page, and that's www.facebook.com/Loving Arms Foundation.
Okay. All right. Very good. So, Tina, I've known you for a long time. I'm very proud of you for the things that you're doing with your foundation and within the community. And I just want to say, on behalf of the Business Building Network, we are going to do everything within our power to make sure that you get the right audience to hear about what you are doing. And I'm quite sure that our audience is going to be there to support your foundation and ensure that you get the proper funds that you need to get your building and get properly set up to help the people in the community. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. We all need help somewhere down the line, and we really want to commend you for the services that you're providing through your organization.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So, with that being said, Tina, do you have any closing words you want to give out to the audience?
I think the last thing that I would say is definitely go to our website. Again, that's www.lovingarmsfoundation.org to see some of the things that we've done. We have pictures posted from the Christmas event that we had. I didn't get to talk much about that, but we had a toy drive. There were so many children that were blessed with gifts and food, and it was just an amazing thing for 2 years in a row now. And to get the word out, so to talk about the different things that we're doing, to spread the information. Some people could definitely use help, but there are some people that could actually help us. And so we're hoping that the right people see this video and are able to help us as we help others.
Outstanding. So there you have it, folks. Once again, my name is Rob McCray. This is Tina Thomas. And on behalf of the Business Building Network, we would just like to thank you for taking the time out to watch this interview. And please feel free to visit our Facebook page at facebook.com/the Business Building Network, where we have all other types of resources and tools to help you build your business, get more exposure for your business, and help you take it to the next level. So once again, on behalf of the Business Building Network, my name is Rob McCray. This is Tina Thomas. We want to thank you for watching.
Thank you very much.